Domestic Relations Court.
Resolution number 7114, authorizing a one-year contract with court-appointed special advocates of Franklin County from January 1st, 2014 to December 31st, 2014, in the amount of $265,684.
Good morning, Commissioners. Carrie Griffin, Court Director, and with me this morning is Kathy Kerr, the Executive Director of CASA. Before we get into our resolution, I'd like her to tell you a bit about what she does.
Absolutely. Good morning, Kathy.
Good morning, Commissioners, and thank you for the opportunity to spend just a couple minutes describing to folks what CASA is all about. As you all know very well, because you all have been very strong supporters of CASA for a long, long time. But basically, for those that don't know, CASA stands for Court-Appointed Special Advocates. And for over 20 years, we have worked with the county and the courts to provide, to train guardian ad litems for children that have been, in most cases, removed from their homes, have been severely abused, neglected, and they're in foster care. And the law says that any child that is under the care or under the authority of Franklin County Children's Services and that are in the juvenile court system must have a guardian assigned to them. A guardian is a person that is trained and becomes a sworn officer of the court, and the role of that guardian is to see the child monthly and to make sure that they're in a good home, that they're getting the court services that the court required, that they're doing well in school, that they're getting, just making sure that they're in a safe home while they're going through very, very hard experiences in their young lives. And today, what we are really hoping to do, and again, thank you for this opportunity, is to reach out to the community. We have a very aggressive outreach program that we're initiating this year to get out to the community, talk to the churches, the Kiwanis, the Rotaries, as well as the corporate community, to reach out, to ask people if they have 5 to 8 hours a month and they have a passion to help children that are abused and neglected, that they give us a call, and we would love to train you as a guardian ad litem, and then you usually have 1 or 2 cases a year. You work with our attorneys and our staff, and you make sure that these children, you're a guardian, you're a lifeline to these children in many cases. Last year was our best year yet for CASA. We raised the most money and we served the most children. But while that being said, we still only serve about 23% of the children in the system. So we really, really need to reach out and attract more volunteers. You get a wonderful training from the prosecutor's office, from the Franklin County Children's Services, specialists in domestic violence and children that have been abused, how to work with families. And so if you have a passion for children, you're looking for a way to give back, we are a totally nonprofit organization. The commissioners and the courts do fund us, about 1/3 of our funding, and the rest of that we raise through grants and foundations and events.
So how would somebody get in touch with you if they have an organization they would like to have you come out and speak to, or if they want to be a volunteer?
We would love to have them get in touch with our office, CASA, capital C-A-S-A, Court-Appointed Special Advocates of Franklin County. And you can find us on the web. You can find us, understand our information, or calling your office can connect them with us. And we would be most happy and appreciative to come out and talk with your community group. Every time we go out, if we just get a couple people that say, yeah, I'd like to do this, I can do this, it's a great success.
It really is, and it's so helpful.
Kathy, just a quick question. First of all, not every guardian is involved with CASA. Just would like you to clarify that, because there are many guardians.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
To clarify that, the law says that every child must have a guardian ad litem, and in Franklin County and in most communities, you either get a CASA, which is a volunteer that is trained and is passionate and volunteers their time, or you get a court-appointed attorney. and they also do a wonderful job as well. And so, because we can only serve about 23% of the children, the court is especially happy that we usually take the worst of the worst cases, because our folks are volunteers and they're passionate, and they tend to spend a lot of time with the children and serve the children really well. And the other point is, Commissioner, you do not have to be an attorney
Right.
to be a guardian.
And to make sure you made that clear, too. Yes.
We have retired teachers, police officers, moms, professors. If you have the passion and a good background and want to serve in this way, we would love to talk with you.
And there is screening, of course. You say good background. You have to go through a screening to protect the children, most importantly.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And just one final question. There's a new, I believe it's called a parental coordinator that's now become part of Ohio law. How will that work with CASA?
Well, we work primarily through, all the cases are with Franklin County Children's Services and the courts, and we train our folks to work with every advocate that's involved with that child in that particular situation.
So that will work in a complementary way, we hope.
Yes.
Not in competition or anything.
Absolutely.
Right. Okay. Thank you. I think you do a fantastic job. And CASA grew out of a court-watching program many years ago by the League of Women Voters, when it was seen that there was such a need way
Yes,
back.
I know you have been involved since the inception, and
Long
I might
time.
also add that we've identified several new funders, and the Commissioner
Good.
Brooks introduced us to the Ohio State Bar Foundation, and
Glad that worked out.
they were very, very supportive in helping us with some new funding last year.
They're a great group.
Yeah.
Great volunteers, too.
Yes.
Thank you. I'm happy to move for passage of Resolution 7114.
Second.
The resolution has been moved and seconded. Voting, Commissioner Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady. Commissioner Brown.
Aye.
Resolution number 7114 has been adopted.
Thank you. Good luck.